All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, who teach this truth and rule well. And salutations to the Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, it's Sha'ak the Bar Karash. Go to a quick lesson. I'm Ratazah. It do be edifying. And basically, I want to speak on, do we establish the law? Which the answer is obvious. Yes, we establish the law. So when it comes to speaking against brothers wearing fringes, which I get both perspectives. Both sides of it. Certain brothers, it's not something that they want to do on a day to day, which I completely get it. Like me, I don't believe you should be wearing no fringes to work, man. You know what I'm saying? But if a brother want to wear fringes just on his day to day, I don't believe in condemning as well. You know what I mean? Do I wear fringes every day? No, but do I have shirts with fringes? Yes, I got several garments. Got fringes on them. And from time to time I wear fringes, but I can understand both sides of perspectives on wearing the fringes. But we got to remember this. Is it part of the law? All right. So if wearing fringes is a part of the law, so it's really shouldn't be an open closed case on about it. Me and brothers choose to wear fringes. Hey, that's their thing. But I understand what brothers say, this thing is not all about wearing fringes. It's not all about appearing to be in its truth. This is a more spiritual than that, man. This thing is about actually walking in the spirit. You know what I mean? So, but do we condemn brothers who wear fringes? No, because the scriptures tell you we are here and we are in our captivity and we are rehearsing the righteous acts. This is Romans 3:31. It says, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law. All right, so we establish the law. Though everything is not expedient, because it's certain laws is worthy of death. Certain things that you can do in the law that's worthy of death, but is it expedient for us to go around basically committing genocide on homosexuals? It's right now. It's not the time for that. The Most High is going to send us forth as hunters, and when it's time. The scriptures speak about it's a time and a place for everything. Right now is not the time to execute judgment, but right now is the time of declaring the laws and statutes, the do's and don'ts, especially for our nation. It don't mean that the law is done away with because we're not going around putting homosexuals to death. You know what I mean? So we got to be careful on what we put out and make sure it's edifying and not a stumbling block for somebody who may be coming into this truth. Because we as being in this truth, man, you got to learn how to be your own man in this truth. The scriptures speak about let everyone be persuaded in their own mind. So if a brother is persuaded to wear fringes on his day to day, hey, that's his thing, man. A lot of times as Israelites, I think a lot of brothers get insecure. You see another brother wear fringes, you shouldn't get offended because he's keeping some law, even if he's, the scriptures tell you faith without works is dead. So even if he's, appearing to look as an Israelite, but he's not actually keeping any, customs or coming out to teach if he's a man, that's between him and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to condemn him for it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite because same breath, you'll condemn a brother who wear fringes, but you'll prefer your woman to, have on a dress and have her hair covered. We can't be hypocrites when it comes to that. And as far as brothers worrying about being circumspect and, Esau seeing you wearing your fringes out and about, it's not a smart thing to do. Well, it's a little bit too late for that. You know, the scriptures speak about counting the cost, man. Let's see. I know it's in Matthew's 7 or Matthew 6, but the scriptures speak about. Let's see if I can look it up. The scriptures speak about basically as Israelites, man, counting the costs before we come into this truth, man. So it's a little bit too late, you know, for some, you know, to be worrying about if Esau recognized you and all that, because we basically come out to teach. You log on the Israelite video, you know, you basically it's a little bit too late for that, because Esau's keeping a track of that. We already on the FBI whatever list is called. We already on their radar. You know what I mean? Of they already trying to the shooting that happened in what was it? I believe New Jersey. They're already trying to, you know, connect the two between us and them. So we already been on, you know, they list. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit too late for that. The apostles even spoke about when the whole 9/11 thing happened, that how some of them even got rounded up. You know what I mean? So hey man, it's a little bit, you know, too late for that when we come into this walk, brothers. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we gotta fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua and walk in the spirit, man. We can't be worried about what Esau think, or if some. Hey man, so be it. You know, if it happened, hey, let it happen, man. If it's a part of your life, it's nothing we can do to escape the persecution. You know, if that's what the Most High has in store for us, you know, hey, that we're gonna have to bear that cross, man. But hey, that's your own personal thing, you know what I mean? But it's a little bit too late to be worried about that though, man. We already, it really don't make sense to be like, oh man, you shouldn't wear fringes on your day-to-day, but we coming out and standing in front of, in the marketplaces, prophesying to the top of our lungs and rebuking people, and we got garments on, you know, anybody could be riding past. That's, you know, that's being way more flamboyant than just wearing fringes on a day-to-day. You know what I mean? So it's too late to be worrying about all that, brothers. Focus on the spirit, man. All right. This is Luke 14 and 25. It says, and there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, if a man come to me and hate, let's see, hate not is this one I'm looking for. Verse 28, Salakia. It says, for which of you intend to build a tower, setteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. All right. Least happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, man. Right? Because you don't, hey man, like I said, it's too late for that, man. When you come into this truth, you're supposed to count the cost of, see if you can finish this walk or not, man. You know, and that's what's standing with great boldness before Esau, man. This rising up and being on our, like it says Ezekiel the 37th chapter, we rising up as a great army and standing up on our feet. You know, that's a part about coming back to our heritage, because the scriptures tell you, seek ye the old paths and walk ye in it. Let's see. Yep, this is Jeremiah 6:16. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. So we don't want to be in that spirit where we don't want to walk in the old past, man. And that's a part of, you know, wearing fringes. Certain brothers, man, hey, that's your thing. If brothers choose to wear it, I don't choose to wear fringes every day, but do I have fringes and I wear fringes from time to time? Yeah. But that's that brother thing. We all have to be persuaded in our own mind. All right. Matter of fact, let's get the law on wearing fringes, man. This is Numbers 15:39. It says, "And it shall be unto you for a fringe." 38. It says, "Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generations." So if anything, it says throughout their generations, man. And we're still a nation, so this is still pretty much valid. You know what I mean? And it says, and that they put upon the fringe a border of blue, a ribbon of blue. All right. It says, "And it should be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord Yahweh and do them." All right. So, and do them. So, and wearing fringes is a part of the commandments. So, if a brother's doing this, it's no big deal. Brothers, we gotta, quit, being, every brother's, man, you want to, look, something that you personally do things a certain way, hey, that's on you. We got to be persuaded in our own mind. So if you choose not to wear fringes every day, don't condemn or knock another brother who may do it, man. Because that then you're going off by doing that. Because are we establishing the law or not? Matter of fact, let's go to Proverbs 28:4. It says, "They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them." All right. So you contend with those who keep the law, man. All right. Jump down to verse 7. It says, "Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son, but he that is a companion of righteous men shameth his father," man. So you want those who keepeth the law is wise, man. It's wise for you to do it. You know what I mean? Because what? It is a law, statute, and the commandments, that we're supposed to keep. We are establishing the law. We want to be an example. That's why the scriptures say, present our bodies as a living sacrifice, man. Meaning, I'm not knocking brothers who don't wear fringes every day, because are you gonna be saved by wearing fringes? No. But if a brother do choose to wear fringes, hey, it's no problem there either. Let me see. Wisdom of Solomon, the fifth chapter, Wisdom of Solomon 5:1, says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor." So, wasn't that be standing in great boldness, man, by keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments, man? I don't know about other brothers. I'd rather go out on my feet. I don't know if it was a movie. It was a rapper who said, "I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward." However it go, man. I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. Not to say brothers is cowards who don't wear fringes, but what I'm saying is, hey, man, you want to have some kind of integrity, man. Like, who gives a damn what Esau thinks? Or if somebody see you with fringes on and want to follow you home or try to do harm to you, man, that's where you got faith coming in at when you have Hashem Yahushua. When you walk in the spirit, you fear you have Hashem Yahushua, and whatever happened, man, hey, it's just part of your life. You know what I mean? Hey, do what you got to do, man. You can't live in fear of what Esau or somebody may think of you or seeing you wearing fringes. Because when we go out to teach, say certain brothers only wear fringes on their garments when they teach. All right, you're not worried about that when you out there teaching. You don't nothing matter. That's the same spirit you should walk in throughout the week, man. You can't be a weekend Israelite, man. Hey, if you're gonna come out there and be in great boldness, man. You don't want to be worried about what the hell Esau can do to you, man. That's why the Lord said, man, hear the conclusion of the whole matter. All right, it's to fear Yahweh and keep the commandments, man. That's it. That's the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Lord and keep the commandments, man. So that we not worried about what the hell Esau can do to you. You know, I'm not one of them people who's worried about what the hell, who hell see me, or Esau want to follow me home, or a KKK member want to, hey man, I don't, come on with it, man. Do what you gonna do. You know, I ain't living in that type of spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the toughest guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no spiritual power that I know of. But I ain't worried about that, man. I'm just not worried about that. You know, I'm confident in trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and that's the only thing I know. So, hey, if another brother choose, and brothers, we can't be worried about, persecution of Esau or what the hell one of these motherfucking people might try to do. No, I'm not. I'm not worried about that. I mean, I'm not knocking the brother who is concerned with that things, because we are our own men. You gotta be your own man in this truth. And hey, but me personally, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if I got on fringes. Oh well. If I go wear fringes to the store or whatever the case may be, I don't give a damn. I'm not worried about what the hell Esau think. That's not. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But this is Ecclesiasticus 51:29. It says, let your soul rejoice in his mercy and be not ashamed of his praise. And that's a part of his praise, is keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments. If you're an Israelite, if you wearing fringes, that's a part of praising Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So I don't worry about what nobody else think. Brothers got their own minds, and we gotta work out our own salvation. Hey, do what you feel like is best for you to do. This is verse 30. It says, work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward, man. Right? That's the only thing you should be worried about, is just pleasing the Lord, man. Not to knock a brother who don't, and I ain't gonna condemn a brother who do wear fringes, every day, man. It's just like, now, is fringes gonna get you saved? No. But hey, the scriptures say faith without works is dead. Be not only hearers of the word, but doers also. So you can't go wrong by doing so. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a brother in this truth, and you come out to the highways, you do byways, you do the work. You doing your shows throughout the week. You studying. You keeping the laws and statutes and the commandments to the best of your ability. Hey, brother, you can do that if you choose to. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's between you and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know what I mean? But not to condemn either parties. You know what I mean? Either because you do got men who believe. I done heard the elders and apostles say, man, look, we're not gonna wear fringes every day. Things like that. Hey, I'm in agreement with that, but I ain't gonna condemn a brother if he do wear fringes. That's what he chooses to do. You know what I mean? That's just part of our heritage. And coming back to the law, statutes, and the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And hey, that's the only thing that gotta matter at the end of the day. Because if I worry about like trying to worried about what Esau think, or that's not wise, I'm going down in public, man, okay, it's too late for that though. It's too late for that. Even if you even logged on a video, you didn't, you've been teaching, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's too late for that, because Esau gonna roll on you anyway. That's what brothers don't get. You might as well wear fringes, because he gonna roll on you anyway. So you might as well try to stand in some kind of great boldness, man. That's just me personally. But another brother might feel another way. Hey, I'm not condemning him either. You know what I mean? We gotta learn to be men in this truth, man. Brothers can't constantly be the scriptures say, man, gird up thy loins like a man. I would demand that of you. You gotta learn how to be your own man, you know, in this walk. And that's something that I learned from, you know, the little time that I've been in this truth, you know, 4 or 5 years that I'm growing on being in this truth. Hey, you gotta be your own man, you know, when it comes to this walk, man. You know, you gotta be your own man. I can't make somebody do what I would do, you know what I'm saying, or how I would move, you know, or have my perspective on things, man. Hey, you gotta be your own man in this walk, man. So with that, I'm gonna close out, give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who teaches truth and rule well. Salutations to you, I can push this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.